So I had a conversation with my son coming home one day after school, and he's doing the typical teenage rant. I'm never going to use algebra in my entire life. Why do I have to learn it at school? And even when I was in school and kids would say that, I was just like, you use it every day. Like, okay, I'm going to warn you, my house is really noisy. Like, everybody's in the kitchen. The dogs are in the kitchen. So you're going to hear a lot of background noise. Hopefully not. But so the typical algebra to me is A plus B equals C, right? No matter what you put in there, it's or how you rearrange it, it's those components, right? And I told him, I said, really? I said, so if you want to buy a new Switch game and it's $50, I don't even know how much a Switch game is, you guys, but I said, it's $50 and you make X amount of dollars an hour working. How many hours do you have to work, to make the $50? And it's like, I mean, he knows what he gets paid for doing chickens or the goats or helping out around the farm. But, it's like you use it every day. I said, when you bake, I said, you're always using, if you double something, it's times two. If you're cutting it in half, it's divided by two. But I mean, that's really bad analogies. The money one worked better for him, but I told him I use it all the time, like all the time, and I will use the ratios, the cross multiplying, um, you know, and I've never said you're not going to use algebra to make it. It's because I don't believe that. Because I believe you will use math and algebra every day of your lives unless you're a total couch potato glued to your phone. However, with your phone, if you only have so much battery life left and an hour uses up, you know, 20%, it's easy for them to figure out how long they have on their phone till they have to charge it. But they don't think of it that way. They just, they see the teacher giving them the problems and solve this problem and show your work. But that is a thing. Like for me, I loved showing my work and showing the steps. And that's my youngest son's problem. He does more in his head. And I think that's my grandson's problem. They're just people who do more in their head. And boy, am I slouching today. Wow. And I'm not. I like to show my steps and see my work. And I guess it's just the number person in me. Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, come on. Don't let your kids say that. They're going to use math for everything. I mean, I think we use it. Okay. I believe I use it all the time and I don't even think about it. I don't think about it. My kind of rant about schools is that they don't teach the memorization of the multiplication and addition subtraction like they used to. I see these kids struggle with math problems. My oldest son has actually got better at mental math because, see, you just don't know. At the sales barn where he works, he has to, I don't know what he does. They come off the truck, they run through. I don't know if it's when they're PG testing or if it's something else, but his mental math has really picked up because he uses it at work all the time with these cows. Maybe they can only have so many in a pen, so he's got 5 pens of 16 and, yeah, because my daughter was shocked that he actually was beating her at some, oddball question that came up. And yeah, this soap has more problems than a math book. Let me tell you, that just fit right there. It's Bora, and I love the scent. I'll probably say it in the video. Really, really cool scent. It's from, I don't know, it's in the video. Here's the problem with the soap. This is the palm oil soap. It's a basic 3-batch coconut olive oil, palm. I decided to throw one out there. And I feel like I've gotten sloppy with my soap making. That's another story for another day. But I know better. I know better. I can make the all jacked up with the swirly swirls, and it contains stearic acid. Okay? Palm oil is palmitic and stearic acid. Pretty sure. I'll look that up. But, you know, and that's what, it's hard. It makes the bar hard. And I should know better instead of just dumping the lye water in, because then it sets up faster. I probably need to do the add the lye water slowly and mix it up. That's just me. There's people who that is their basic recipe, the 333, with palm oil, not tallow. And I have no problem with tallow, but I have a problem with palm. So we're going to go to this video and check out the Bora and the palm oil. But 3 things: dream big, be true to you. You are worth it. And I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. And I'm sorry, those math problems will never go away. Let's go check out this video. And to the soap, Bora. That is, let's see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything special about this thing except for the palm oil. Yes, I have. So when I used to use palm oil way back, before I started getting into the tallow, I used to soap hotter. So I soaped at like 115, 120, and I didn't have problems with it. But when I soap at like, leave it on the counter to cool, and, you're under 100 degrees, yeah, it doesn't go over so well for me. I think it's just me. It just doesn't like me. Anyway, Bora is from Be Scented. Yes, that's where it's from. I knew I should know where it was from, but I could not remember where it was from. So, it's all those things. Colors I was using, that is Mermaid Blue from Brambleberry. The yellow is it's supposed to be gold sand. I think it's gold. Yeah, it's supposed to be gold sand. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So I was doing the oil trick, trying to drop it, trying to make it go. It wasn't as bad as last time, but with this damn batter so thick, it did not want to incorporate the way I was hoping it would. But I just kept going. It's like Dory, just keep swimming. Swimming. We just keep swimming. And so I just kept pouring. Let me see. The green was Kermit green, and Love of Sunshine is the yellow. Yeah, it must be King Tut gold. It could be just the gold by Brambleberry too, actually. Yeah. So, yeah. And it's not that thick. It was just thicker than I wanted it to be. Does that make sense? Because sometimes you want that beautiful fluid, and this was just not as fluid. But, I mean, I'm a complainer. Have you noticed that? I'm a complainer when it comes to my soap batter. Just a complainer. This wasn't what I wanted. I mean, at first, realistically, I wanted to do like some palm trees and a beach scene with some blue. And, executing that was like, eh. So I just decided I was going to do this instead. And maybe one day I will do the more of a beach scene. I have a few summer soaps I want to do here and there. And that is, a thought and a mermaid tale. Execution. I got plenty of ideas. It's the execution that I run into issues with. You guys all know that. This is, look at I mean, the blue, I can't even get the blue to go down. It's like pour from high and was still gonna splat on the top. So we did the hanger swirl. I took a hanger swirl to it fairly aggressively. If you want to call it that. I mean, I could have done more, but I, you know, it's not like it was gonna get all muddy, you know. It's yeah. It's been a long day, you guys. It's a super long day, like longer than most. And yeah, see, I mean, look how thick this is. This would be great for frosting, you know. And I mean, this is just minutes after minutes. It is kind of a cool green and blue, isn't it? It's kind of cool. I might have to try and do something with those colors down the road. I like the blue, that mermaid blue. I like it. It's cool. It's just a pretty color. Yeah. And just sculpt the top. No, we're not sculpting the top. We're messing with the top. But it's just so thick. Like, look how thick that is. It wasn't. It was fun, but it wasn't fun because it wasn't what I wanted. You know, that wasn't what I wanted. And then I have my gold, and it's just a little bit of oil from the batch mixed in with some gold mica, and then what do? I redo the top. Well, I had to get the gold in. Yeah, my dog's going nuts because she's outside. It's absolutely gorgeous outside for once. And she's having a cow because she's outside. Heavily sprayed with isopropyl alcohol and C-popped, trying to be on the preventive side of soda ash. And it looks pretty good. And I don't think there was a lot of soda ash on it afterwards. The holes, probably because it was thick batter, you know, and it was a little oily. I actually let it set out for quite a while before I cut it. It was super soft. And I know some of the soaps are out of sync because I think this was the first one I actually cut with my new soap cutter. Yeah, I think it is. Because, don't ask me why, but I didn't measure to the string, you know, in the middle of I measured to the end of the slit. And it was like, ooh. So they're kind of a little bit bigger than the other bars and not bad. You can say, yeah, they're just soft. They're kind of a little bit oily. It's just because I poured that oil, you know, with the glitter, and it was, you know, not in the center like it got to the outside, you know. So, and these are not, I will show you what they look like after they've been cured because you really don't get to see a lot of the gold or a lot of the yellow. I guess you can. Yeah. You know, that's kind of cool. You know, I mean, yeah, you know, the hanger swirl was a smart additive. You can see how they're kind of oily. It actually does soak in and dry up, if you want to say. Very, very different. Not what I imagined at all. But once again, it's just me. And see, I got this big chunk at the end. That's okay. They turned out kind of cool. You know, what else can I say? It's me. Here are the fragrance notes for Bora Bora by Bee Scented. And this is what it looks like 3-4 weeks later. Very, very neat. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.